Hello, boys and girls. I hope everybody's doing good today. We are going to be taking a look at the Paint program. Paint is the drawing program that we have on our computers, and you can use it to draw pictures. Paint has different tools that can help you draw your pictures, and we're going to go over those tools and show you how they work. On the left side of the page over here, you have your toolbox. Down at the bottom of the page, down here, you have your color box. So you can change colors and you can change tools as you draw your picture. Down at the color box, this square right there indicates what color you're going to be using. So right now I'm using black. If I click on a different color, that changes. Now I would be coloring in red. If I click on a different one, now I'm coloring in green. I'm going to go back to black. I'm going to go up to the toolbox and pick a tool. First one I'm going to show you is the pencil. So here is the pencil. If I click on the pencil, I can come over onto my work surface and I can start drawing. So maybe over here I'm going to just draw something. When I draw, I have to hold the mouse button down. I hold the mouse button down and I just drag my mouse around, but you have to keep the mouse button held down. So this is the pencil, and it just works like that. Hold the mouse button down and draw whatever you want to draw. Here I have the paintbrush. Paintbrush works the same way the pencil does. When I click on the paintbrush, I can come over onto my work surface and I can draw a line. If I hold the mouse button down, I'm going to drag across and draw that line across my paper. You can change the size of your paintbrush too by clicking on these little dots and these little squares. It changes the thickness of your paintbrush if that's something you want to do. So you have the pencil and the paintbrush. They both work in the same kind of way. One gives you a thinner line, one gives you a thicker line. The next tool is the airbrush, they call it. It looks like a spray can. If you click on that, you can come over to your writing or your drawing surface, and here we'll change colors also, and you can then just click and drag, and that kind of looks like spray paint coming out of a can. Again, you can change the size of your spray here if you want to do that, and you can spray all over your paper. So I'm just holding my mouse button down. Again, you have to hold the mouse button down when you're doing this, and then it comes out, and I'm just moving my mouse around. So that is the spray can. Spray can gives you kind of that spray paint effect. Next thing we are going to look at is the line tool. The line tool is right here, and that's a good tool for drawing straight lines. So here we'll change the color again. I'm going to go to brown. I'm going to choose the line tool, and I'll draw a straight line. And that, you just click and drag and hold your mouse and you can draw straight lines. That's what the line tool does. If you need a nice straight line rather than using the pencil or the paintbrush, the line tool will work very nicely for that. I just drew this object here, closed it up. Okay, after the line tool, you have the rectangle tool. If you want to draw a rectangle, or you need a rectangle for some reason, or a square, this would be the tool you'd want to use. I'm going to click on the square tool. I'm going to change my colors again. Let's see, this time I'll change it to red, and I'm going to draw a red square. So there's my red square. You can make squares, you can make rectangles. Just know when you start, the little bullseye, that'll be the corner of your square, and then when you click and drag, it'll just get bigger. So that's the square or the rectangle tool. There is also an oval tool or a circle tool, which they call the ellipse. I'm going to try that one next. We'll use the color black. I'm going to click on the ellipse tool. I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to draw a circle. And now, again, all I do is I click and I drag when I want to draw it. Put the bullseye where you want it. I'm going to put my bullseye right there, and I'm going to draw a circle. There's a couple circles. There's also another tool on this called the rounded rectangle tool. The rounded rectangle tool is a rectangle with curved edges. So if I want to draw my rounded rectangle right here, we'll put it right here, and I just click and drag. That is the rounded rectangle tool. And you can see it's like a rectangle, but the edges are curved. Okay, next thing we're going to take a look at is the paint, or the paint can. This is your fill tool. Fill tool is pretty cool. It's a quick way to color in objects on your drawing. I'm going to take the color brown, and I'm going to select my paint can, and then I'm just going to put the paint can inside that object and click, and it gets filled with color. If I go get a different color, let's say blue, how about this color, pink? I think that's pink. And I click inside of that, it fills up that color. If I take black, I can fill up these. If I want a different color for the front of my little truck there that I'm making, maybe this, and clicking it, it fills them right in. Also, the fill tool can be used to fill up a whole area, like all this white space. If I want that to be blue, maybe light blue for the sky, I can just click in that area. It's going to fill up the whole area. Other tools, well, I guess there's just one other one that we need to talk about, and that's your eraser. Your eraser, if you make a mistake and you want to erase something, you can click on your eraser and come out here. Maybe I want to get rid of some of this blue and make another cloud. I could just erase it, and it'll erase the color. So eraser you can use to erase things. If you make a mistake, you don't want it there anymore, you can use your eraser, and again, you have to always click and drag and move your mouse around. So there is my eraser. One other tool that is useful is the magnifying glass. Now, when you're working in paint, it's best if you leave your paper the size that it is on my screen right now. You can stretch the paper out, but then if you try to print it, you're going to run into printing problems. But if you want to get a close-up of this object so you can work on it some more in more detail, you can click on your magnifier and then come over to your screen and click, and whatever is in this box is going to be magnified so I can see it better. So if I click, it just blows that up so I can see things better, and then I can continue to work on it. Like maybe I want to add some detail to this. I want to put in a window. I'm going to take the color black. I'm going to put in a window here. Maybe I want to add a door, so I'm going to come down here, put in a door. That's the door. Maybe in that window now, I want that to be white, so I'm going to click on my paint bucket, click on the color white, and fill that in white. And then I could even draw a person sitting inside the truck. So maybe I take my circle tool and draw a head. Okay, there's his head. And I maybe take my paint or my pencil and draw some shoulders, draw the body. I could even put a little hair on him. Put an eye on him, a mouth, and then I could fill the rest of that with another color, I guess, blue, and maybe color his shirt some other color so he stands out. And there's my person driving the truck. Now, when I want to get out and see the whole picture again, I can click the magnifier. I can click back on the picture, and there is my picture back the way it was. Excuse me, back the way it was, and there's the little person that I drew inside of my truck. So what you're going to be doing today is just practicing some drawings. Try to use all the different tools that I've shown you here. Get used to drawing the tools. Try to draw something. It's okay to just scribble and draw some designs, but also try to draw some pictures. Get a picture in your head and see if you can make that on your computer. Now, since we're just practicing today, we're not going to be saving anything. So once you fill up your page, you might want to start a new page. All you have to do for that is go up to the word File. So I go up to the word File and click, and I say I want a new page, Okay, I'm done with this one. I'm not going to save it. I just want to do another picture. I'm going to click on New, and when this comes up, it says Save Changes to Untitled. I'm just going to say no. We're not going to save anything today, so I'm just going to say no. I don't want to save. And now I have a blank page again, and then I can just start drawing something else. So, I hope you enjoy using the paint program. It's kind of fun. You can draw all kinds of things. Good luck getting to know the program. We're going to be using this for the next couple of weeks, so see what you can do with it and see what kind of pictures you can make. I will be walking around to see how you're doing. We will talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.